So this is Bending Branches Black Pearl ST, the straight shafted, full carbon, super lightweight, super beautiful canoe paddle. They always made this as a bent shaft paddle, or yeah, they had one with an 11-degree offset, but last year the straight was introduced into the range, and really it's aimed at people that want something that's super lightweight but isn't, you know, super fragile. Some kind of foam core carbon paddles, yeah, you've got to be a little bit kind of careful. They used to talk about just air and water. This paddle, yeah, it's still lightweight. You know, you still don't want to bounce it off rocks, but you know, it is kind of that balance between weight and being robust. So your foam core blade has got a nice kind of nylon edge guard on it to protect it from any kind of accidental knocks or kind of chips, and then yeah, full carbon shaft and the full carbon kind of contoured palm grip. So a bit of a combination between that kind of classic palm grip, but with just a little bit more shape to it, a bit more like a T grip really. So you know, you've got a little bit of control there, but it still sits in the hand really comfortably. You know, even if you're switching sides, you can sit there all day, and it's not gonna hopefully cause any kind of hot spots or kind of blisters or anything like that. Everyone always wants to know the specs on these things, so you're looking at around about 450 grams, 16 ounces. That's a little bit lighter than, say, something like the Java, about 15% lighter than the Java, which is the all wooden kind of, yeah, equivalent, I guess, although this blade is a bit smaller than the Java, and you know, just under 10% lighter than, say, something like the Sunburst, which is the wooden blade with the carbon shaft, although that blade is a bit smaller than this. What else? 2-inch increments, so 50 inches, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 105 square inches blade surface, but you know, through the water feels super smooth, nice and buoyant. So each stroke is kind of minimal effort. Yeah, absolutely pleasure to use this on your Thames trips, your canals, anywhere where you know weight is going to be a factor, making sure you don't use up too much energy during the day. What else haven't I told everyone, Joel? What do I need?
Have you talked about any protection on the edge of the blade?
Yeah, we spoke about the nylon edge guard. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the things that Bending Branches always try and do. They want you to enjoy your product for as long as possible. They don't want to have to, you know, sell you a new paddle, you know, because the old one's broken. It needs to work in kind of, yeah, those remote locations that they've got, the boundary waters over there, you know, where you're off maybe for days, weeks at a time, so you need to be able to rely on it. So yeah, that combination of lightweight but yeah, robust reliability, yeah, has all been built into this paddle really.
I think the only thing for me is actually how light it is.
How light? So yeah, 16 ounces, which is 453 grams on a kind of, yeah, standard size. Obviously short ones are a bit lighter, long ones are a bit heavier, but yeah.
But it feels like it's filled with helium or something.
Yeah, I mean, like in the water, like the blade is, you know, super buoyant, so every stroke you take is just popping out at the end. It really is, yeah. I don't think I've ever used a blade that requires really quite so little effort really, from that point of view. Really, yeah, nice to use. And I'm not, you know, the world's most proficient paddler of canoe, but yeah, I think those that maybe know a bit more than me will really like this one as well.